Hi everyone, Markisha here to share with you a card for this week's Use Your Stamp Challenge hosted by Brown Baby Craftaholic and Kim Possible 64 here on YouTube. I will have all the links down in the description box so you guys can go along and play with this card challenge, or you don't really even have to make cards. You can also, just use your stamps in whatever way that you want to. So whether you're doing, altar projects or layouts, project life, etc., you can use your stamps for that. So it's not limited just to using your stamps for cards. Okay, so let me just show you the products that I use for this card. I use this stamp here by Momenta, and I use this stamp here, A Blessed Christmas. And let me just tell you guys, I am doing my Christmas cards, yay! So I'm super excited about that because I'm getting a jump head start this year. And this paper that I use is by Treasures by Shabby Chic, Michael's Dollar Bin. Got this years ago. I think it's a 2012 stack, but it's really pretty. I like it. So let me show you the card that I created. This card is 5x5, and I just used some Michael's Recollection heavy cardstock. I created a shaker using my fuse. Yay! I know. I am excited, guys, because I finally pulled that thing out and used it. I mean, it was still in the package, and I had to have it right when it first came out, and I haven't used it, so I'm super excited about that. To be able to use on this card. So I added some Recollection little bling on the side with the little trim. I added some Chinese braid trim at the bottom here. I created this really cute bow right here, and I added some snowy glittery spray to it, and I just popped this little sentiment, A Blessed Christmas to You. I also embossed the edges with some silver embossing powder. And that is how the card looks. Here is the inside. Cut this out. This is actually the negative to this paper here. So I just put that here. And when I go back and add a sentiment, I'll probably add maybe a white strip here or something. Stamp something here. And then I just added this really pretty trim here at the bottom. It kind of looks like a little snowy effect at the end of the card to me. So this is a card that I created. I will have some still photos at the end. I did do a little tutorial while I was filming this or making this card. So I'm going to try to add that footage to the end of this video. And so if you would like to see how I created this shaker card, please stay tuned. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay guys, I'm showing you where I have a piece of a pocket letter that I cut off, and I am going to use my fuse. This is the second time actually I'm using this. I used it when I created a pocket letter. I'm showing you some micro beads that I've had in my stash forever. I am using some sequins from the Dollar Tree, yay! And I have a Becky Higgins Project Life fusers that I am using. I will recommend to have a glass surface under the bottom. I am actually using a picture frame that I have because I don't have a glass mat. So I do recommend, if you're going to do this, to actually put maybe some washi tape or something to hold it down. My hand is not always the steadiest, as you may see here shortly, but it worked because once you layer the card, you will not see the fuse, you will not see the area where you fused, and to see if it actually is symmetrical or not. So just have fun with it. There are other tutorials on this. I have actually seen some in the past when I was actually researching the fuse tool. So just showing you where I have did most of it, and I'm going to line it back up so that I can try to get an accurate circle with this fuse tool. It is very easy to use, very simple. I didn't have any trouble using this. So I am trying to make sure that I left enough opening there so that I can add the sequins and the micro beads to it. And this is actually my second time doing this. Guys, look at that. I highly recommend that you do not try to emboss once you do the fuse, because look at that. I actually don't like how it turned out. I think the micro beads, they were kind of smashed when I did some embossing on there. I love the way it looked. It looked kind of snowy, kind of crystallized, so I like it. So I just went on ahead and added the same ones that I had done previously in there, and I like the look of that. And so I'm going to go ahead and complete the fuse on there and seal it up completely. And so I'm just trying to layer it as close to the line as possible. And now I'm just going to fuse it. So guys, tell me if you like these voiceover tutorials. I did edit out quite a bit because I tried to keep this tutorial fairly under 10 minutes with the total video. I know that sometimes it's kind of hard to watch long tutorials. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys like the tutorials. I'm trying to do a little bit more tutorials on my channel. So there's the finished product. Look at it. It is sealed and I like how it turned out. I'm just going to cut the edges around it so that I can put it in there. I'm showing you guys, I picked this up at Michael's for 50 cents and I'm using this to house my fuse stuff in. So if I want to take it with me in there, and so everything fits right in there. Even my fuse is kind of hot, so I can't put it in there, but it fits right in there as well. So just a little tidbit that I added there. Now I'm going to layer the card, and I've already added some adhesive to the card. The front of the card, I'm using Recollection 110 cardstock. And now I'm going to add the shaker. I'm super excited how it turned out. I think it turned out super cute. Just have fun with it, guys. I am teaching myself as I go. And look at my blinged out ATG gun. I actually have had this for a long time, and I blinged it out when I believe it was Marion Smith did a challenge years ago where she challenged you to bling out your ATG. I want to say it was Marion Smith, but I've had it ever since then, and so I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna layer in some, or layer the card actually, and try to get it as, you know, centered as possible, and make sure that I have it on there correctly. And so that is the shaker. Yay, love it. I will be making some more of these because this is super easy. And so now I'm going to layer in the inside of the card. I'm sticking with the same paper line. That paper is kind of thin, but it's okay because I'm using some thick cardstock to add to it. So it's going to work out all in the end. So I am layering it down. And I think the card is turning out cute. I like it. So there is the inside, and all I need to do is add some embellishments on there, and I'm going to keep it fairly simple. Of course, you know, I will add some snow and some glitter. And I had this ribbon here in my stash, so super pretty. I got this at Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I'm going to show you guys how I make a bow. I have two different tools to make bows. I have the bow dabber. I have the little I guess it's called the little I can't even think what it's called, bow maker tool. And I always seem to just make my bows. I don't have time to pull that out when I'm creating. I just always make it. And so this is how I make a really simple bow. You have to get both of your fingers in once you tie it, and I'm having trouble. My fingers are like fat. And so you pull it all the way through on both, and you see how I just kind of have it in. And what you're going to do is pull the bottom as you're pulling the top, and just kind of fix it and play with it until you get the perfect bow. I love this, and it works better sometimes with silk ribbon, but I think it, you know, it's a really good technique to get a really perfect bow when you're creating. So I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know if you have tried the fuse tool. Thank you so much. Bye.